Special thanks to LW, Captain Luppy, Vox, Roach Zoch, Jorgen, The Reaver, Kyvor, Mary McDowell, Bryce Bassett, David Mason, Honor Higgins, Trash Gang, Seti, Big Wolf, Matt H. and Stuff, Gym Leader Goldie, and Mahi Nabi.
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out.
Huh?
The condition is that we had to get a non-guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't, because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal!
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now.
Oh, it's just plain old Dick Gumshoe now. And I came to talk to you, pal!
But we're kind of busy right now.
Have you heard anything from the kidnapper?
No, not yet.
I'm sure once he hears what happened at the trial today, he'll call, pal. But remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him.
Right. So, what are you going to do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that! Ah! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday!
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday!
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal!
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right?
Well, yeah.
So, yeah! I'm gonna help you, pal! I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Instant noodles, pal.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Did you know that Edgeworth was going to be taking over today's trial?
Nah, that was a total surprise. But that was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
Miss Andrews' last testimony. Wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick! Even that woman prosecutor was better than that!
Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
That wound isn't that bad. Well, a gunshot wound anyway. But the wound to her pride, now that's a different story, pal.
The wound to her pride?
Well, until now, she's always upheld the Von Karma creed. But since she came here, well, you've given her pride quite a beating, pal.
Oh.
I mean, she may act all grown up, but she's really still just an 18-year-old. Quite frankly, I worry about her, pal.
But she was going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What, are you going to visit her, pal?
No! Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey! You've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going.
Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hardy Clinic.
That name sends chills down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi.
You do what you gotta do, pal. I'll look after the place while you're gone. Maybe you organize your books or water the plant. Hey, it's wilting a little.
I'll give it some delicious water, pal.
Ah, it's okay. I already did that.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Did he just call the watering can Mister? Never thought I'd come back to this place.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Hi! Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh,
Why are you still here?
yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie!
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that thing, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude.
It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
She's really cute too. And when I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, I'd cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I could get used to it. Ah!
Go back to your room.
You're so mean, So mean, my frisky Friska. But that's good too. Okay. Yes. It's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have come here. Are you all right?
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning.
But that would have been too much.
But I was dragged here by that poor excuse of a prosecutor there. He even went so far as to grab me by the wrist the whole way here.
It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But with me doing so, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person. That's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. And you. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far...
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
Speaking of, you were really angry after the trial. That's hardly natural for you.
Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
That card. What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin?
The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. The name first appeared about 100 years ago. I hear Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the De Killer name.
So, because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them?
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured that it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as an insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree?
Shelley the Killer, huh?
I noticed something about you at the trial today as well. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth! I don't need your pity!
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single clue to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right? Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelley the Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Your client.
Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he didn't have a psych lock!
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please. All I ask is you make it home safe and sound.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. He's probably not even an assassin. I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in court. Sounds like I got the door open, though. Okay, time to go take a look around. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Wow, I've never seen the TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Phooey, it's busted. I would die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nichols samurai on a TV like this. Ah! I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR. There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Whatever. Time to get out of here. Locked! Of course! It doesn't look like I can use the car to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Gotta find another way out. Oh, hey! It's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. And maybe this thing? That's weird. What's a little figurine like this doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute! But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest that you remain cooperative. If you cannot do so of your own accord, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean...
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes. Correct? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way! You're lying!
People are not always who they appear to be.
I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of
You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. It's from Madame Guard. Ah, here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To the lawyer dude, I've got something really important to tell you.
Oh, Mr. Wright, so actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible! Let's hurry! We have to feed his cat! I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
Wow. So this is what a star's home looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's go find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu! Shu!
So I guess this is Shu.
Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu.
The cat seems to like pearls.
Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr.?
Hi. We're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Unguard's lawyer.
The master's... Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. Ungard the kind to have a maid over a butler. Say, you must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ungard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
Anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. That's a very cute cat you've got here.
It's my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo.
Anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat.
Then what in the world can I talk to you about?
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law.
But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of a house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, this felt like a constructive use of our limited time.
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
Miss Oldbag!
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a grasp, you spiky-headed poo! Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again! Although, I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. I wanted all for me. It's all your fault! You've awakened the wild beast inside this old bag!
Miss Oldbag!
Keep your hands off me! This helmet is airtight! No air gets in and no air gets out!
What does your helmet have to do with anything?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions! You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by!
Miss Oldbag? If you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy Poo!
Ugh, is that her perfume? Pheromone d'amour I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. What? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag!
Wouldn't dream of it.
Hey, city boy!
Lotta? You're still here?
Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But do you have a camera?
Well, given, a photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief?
Can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but
Brace yourself, Wright. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady into Corrida? Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to mind?
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Hey, what's with you? Why you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here?
By the way, that expensive camera of yours.
Oh, my baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and then refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and give me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's about time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you later then.
And you too there, Litman. Keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Okay.
And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Okay.
And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me.
Please just leave already.
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts!
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon.
Excuse me? Who are you calling a demon, brat?
Zoinks! It's the alien!
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldback. Whew. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me!
Please, talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with an imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it.
Now, hold on there a second, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, all right.
Now I've seen everything.
But, you know, I was working that night, too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
So, if you weren't here all night, I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look! Just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
the presents. They're all bears, right?
Huh, you're right. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears.
Why?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refuses to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
Wow. What a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by the river going, "Heh, you sure can fight. You too, Bob. You too."
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, Bob.
What a load of crock.
So, ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice bears. What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime and time for my pills. Out of my way, whippersnapper!
As always, she makes a graceful exit.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night. Remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver! Hello? Hello?
This is not a foe.
Maya! How is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you?
Seems you are not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Wright. I've heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day! Please! All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please.
I suppose if I must, I need that acquittal more than anything else after all.
Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right. Hello? Hello?
It seems bad today.
Damn it! Did the receiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner, the better.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
It's a rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat.
Oh, hey, you don't have a can opener yet, pal.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering.
Transceiver?
This thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something in there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah.
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corrida's room. The scene of the murder.
What? That's it! I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe!
Oh yeah, baby! It's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My thing is ready to go! Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors from the outside. I mean, so, yeah. I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get it? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow. So this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little run down, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy, yeah.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work! Trust me, pal, it'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, take a real good look around the room with it, pal. You can see how strong the radio waves are in the area by looking at the gauge. Once you get something that's giving off strong waves, the gauge will ping. And when that happens, touch the gauge to really give the thing a long, hard stare. There's a lot of things in here that's gonna give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
So? Is there a listening device in there?
No. And I really thought it had to be in the phone, too. A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry. I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Karain Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of the village, so... well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Lamp check. Listening device? Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry.
What a lovely bear.
This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well... Look, it's a bear, so, What am I saying?
What's this?
It's a small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo.
Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick?
That's what it seems like.
But I want to grow bigger and bigger.
Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat, too. There's no listening devices in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes. It's a small book with paper that you can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey! So, did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No! You can't! Such a violent act!
It's a miniature camera. And it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So, this thing is a tiny camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you're right.
But, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the moiter.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the moiter on tape!
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal!
So there was a camera? In this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the moiter, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corrida this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible! I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard. All for Mystic Maya's sake.
You always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways. You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth? What are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, You're one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and there are very few that are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can he really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, Wright?
What?
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews' past, a kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard, and this card, Shelley Day Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth.